our third featured bout, Joseph Nava, 1-0 with a TKO win. Joseph's a technical striker with good heavy hands. He controls range well. He likes to give space so his opponents pursue and then load brutal combos. So he's definitely a striker, a little bit more technical, favors his hands for the most part, and especially when these heavyweights land, one swing and you might just be taking a nap. So this is one of those fights that any fight fan enjoys watching.
And the exciting thing for Travon, this is his first fight. I've said this time and time again, but you never know what they're going to throw. And it's just really exciting because that adrenaline rush can definitely go one of two ways. Either he's going to go out there and throw bombs, or maybe it'll hit him and he'll be a little nervous. But I think we can expect fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put two guys against each other that like striking and not expect fireworks. I mean, especially these guys that haven't experienced a loss yet, a lot of times they're throwing caution to the wind. So I really am looking forward to seeing exactly what they bring to the fight.
Please welcome his opponent as he makes his way into the cage, Travon Black Dynamite Lee.
And our next fighter, ladies and gentlemen, Travon Black Dynamite Lee, another heavyweight out of 10th Planet.
This is an exciting one for me. You know, he has such an epic corner. Manolo Hernandez, that is my guy right there. And man, does he look ready to throw.
Yeah, this guy's been a little bit active the last month. He had a Muay Thai fight and another fight out of King of the Cage, and he's looking to stay a little active. I mean, the video that I saw of him, I mean, he came out firing. So essentially two guys that love throwing hands. This is going to be a good one today. I'm wondering if anybody switches up the game plan and tries to catch the other off guard.
They both come out of jiu-jitsu schools, so I think that we can expect quite the action on the ground too. But that's the thing about heavyweights, you know, they could just be throwing bombs from the bottom.
Yeah, and one of these things land, I mean, we're not talking about when you spar in the gym with 16-ounce gloves. I mean, these are 6-ounce gloves for amateurs, I believe, and when they land, even when you're sparring in the gym and you're using the small gloves, you're still wearing puffies, so there's a little bit more cushion, but when that small glove lands, it definitely widens your eyes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Our next fight of the evening is brought to you by Wolf of Warlow, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the Bottle Fulkerson blue corner, a grappler. He comes to this fight with a record of 1 win and no losses. His 1 win coming by way of knockout. He stands at 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighted officially at 235.6 pounds. He trains with Checkmat Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from Orange County, California, Joseph El Chingon Nava. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the law offices of David P. Shapiro, red corner, a Shotokan karate practitioner making his MMA debut. He stands at 6 feet tall and weighing officially at 253.4 pounds. Representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu from San Diego, California, Travon Black Dynamite Lee. Referee in charge of the action, Logan Lucas.
I love the little karate move from Travon. A little joke in our gym is we call him karate. I love to see that. That's so funny.
I read that on his camo profile, and I said, that is quite the large karate man.
Right. The flexibility on both these men, because, yeah, I see Joseph stretching in the corner, and I'm like, whew.
I'm a little nervous for this fight right now, ladies and gentlemen. It can end at any second.
Joseph right in the action. He is stomping forward. Nice jab.
They're both just kind of circling. Ooh, in on the takedown, see if he can finish it.
Joseph Nava with such great pressure, man. He is making it really
He switches
difficult
to the single.
for Travon to throw down.
He needs to rock him against the cage and pull him back.
I would like to see Travon start reaching for that underhook to circle him off.
Ooh, and that's a lot of energy burn, especially for these big heavyweights.
I feel like right now Joseph is actually taking the heaviest of the burn because Trey is just leaning all of his weight now, getting the underhook. He can start to switch. But as far as cage control goes, it's about 1 minute of control for Joseph. We're going to have to see the Black Dynamite come in with some power. Nice break. Knees. I would love to see some knees in that clinch there. That can mean a lot in the heavyweights when you take those body shots.
Especially after all that grappling.
Well, attempted grappling, right? But if you take a look at Joseph's face, ooh, he is all banged up already. Looks like the right eye of him is swollen up, the head. It looked like he talking some kind of smack over there, but all the damage wearing on the face of Joseph.
Yeah, Black Dynamite looking composed and looking to engage.
Landing heavy shots. Great cage break by Joseph, and we got a knee.
Nice first
All
round.
right, ladies and gentlemen, turn your garage into a rental unit or put a tiny house in your backyard. Accessory dwelling units is the next big thing in real estate. We're proud to announce ADU Geeks, the best ADU company in San Diego.
Especially with
over
these
150
heavier fighters,
ADU projects,
you really wonder
is
where their
our sponsor.
conditioning
Follow
is.
them on social media.
Even these shorter rounds
ADU
are
Geeks.
almost like a burst of speed. It's just a sprint, and versus a professional round that is 5 minutes long. I mean, you just kind of wonder, like, were you doing those Airdyne bike rounds? Were you getting all the extra cardio that would help you get through these rounds?
And a beautiful switch step jab coming from Travon, as we just saw on the replay. But I'd have to agree with you. I mean, these are short rounds, and for heavyweights, they're just going at it and pushing the action, and that's what I love to see.
Also, don't forget to please check in now on Facebook and tag your
Both men
location on
scooting
Instagram.
forward.
Let your friends know to
Especially
hurry on
because
down to
Joseph
Epic
was
Fighting.
initiating a lot of the grappling. You kind of wonder what kind of lactic acid buildup that's going to put in his arms. Is he going to be able to throw hands, or are his
Absolutely.
arms
He
shot?
does not look too tired yet. However, he's wearing a little bit of the damage, and that could have just made him angry. He ain't burnt out yet, though. Look at how he's busting his arms. He's ready for war. Absolutely stalking, landing some heavy shot is Joseph.
Ooh, in the blitz.
karate. Oh, man.
And they are just throwing down, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, but a bit too heavy of a swing, and Joseph Nava is on the back with a beautiful takedown. That's what happens when you get just a little bit too excited. Got to have a little bit more composure in those exchanges there. Travon doing an amazing job getting right back up to his feet, and looks like he's starting to get off the cage, but Joseph wants no more of that action. He's slowing things down by pressuring him on the cage. Beautiful underhook. We're going to see a turn here soon from Travon.
Yeah, Joseph needs to get a little bit better head positioning. His head is on the wrong side, and it's going to allow Travon to eventually get off the fence. Ooh, and
back to action. Oh, nice head kick by Travon. The coaches are just going crazy in the corner of Joseph. They're saying, position, position. Joseph wearing the damage. However, Joseph's corner is saying that Travon is tired and they want him to push the action. Travon seems as he's just hunting for his shots.
Ooh, a big lift.
A crazy slam.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. That was the craziest thing I think I've ever seen in a heavyweight fight. And look at the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu coming in on Travon. I mean, these men are flexible. What a slam.
I'm looking to see if he can do anything with this advantageous position right now. He's got about 15 seconds. If he could land some ground and pound, he might be able to take the round.
I think it's more of a stall just for now. Travon saying, you ain't gonna hit me though.
Two rounds down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know if
forget
he
to stick
saw it,
around
but there
after
was
the
a
last fight to
beautiful
see who
triangle
wins
choke
our
there for
highly
Travon.
coveted
If he had brought that
awards,
inside
including
leg
Night
up
of the
and
Night,
over, he
Knockout
could
of
have
the Night,
locked up that
Submission of the
triangle,
Night,
but
and
I
of course,
feel he's trying to
Fight
throw
of the
down.
Night. And don't forget, Battle Ferguson is who you call if you're in an
And we got
accident.
this big replay right here.
619-333-5555.
We're gonna see Travon march
Battle
forward.
Ferguson.
Yes, heavy shots, but a little too heavy. Oh, and that head kick though.
I mean, the dexterity that it takes for a big man to do that is impressive. And then we hear this, you see this big dump.
And you know, a huge dump like that is definitely something that the judges are looking at. I feel in the corner of Travon, Manolo's telling him to go for it and really
Don't forget,
throw
ladies
down.
and gentlemen, when you want to remodel your home, you want it done fast, you want it done right, and you don't want to overpay, Mario's Plumbing and Remodeling is always your best bet. Get a hold of
Joseph
Mario
waving to
today
the
at
crowd, telling him to make some noise.
619-366-1760.
Travon just looking like an ice-cold killer.
There was a pretty intense moment if you guys couldn't see it at home. The boys made eye contact and they both had a simultaneous head nod, like, let's go. Glove touch for respect.
Ooh, a big two landed by Joseph.
And some heavy pressure, looking right for that takedown. But it's hard now because they're sweaty. Grabbing
Ooh,
someone is
and Black
hard.
Dynamite going to work.
Heavy hooks, but the excitement can really get you body locked and taken down. That's the only thing about not being too composed with your level of pressure. Those shots landed heavy though.
If Joseph can finish this takedown right now, he could potentially at least stall on top. We're not really sure how the last two rounds went. Probably went to Travon, but you know there's some arguments that maybe Joseph won one or maybe even two of them. So
This is a close fight right now. These men need to give it all they got and really show to the judges who is the winner, because when it comes to slams or damage punches, you never know what the judges are leaning towards tonight.
we've got 1 minute left in this third round.
I'd like to see Travon push off the cage so he can throw down once again. Joseph doing a really good job at just controlling. Nice reset by the ref. Short time to work.
And Joseph is looking at, ooh,
Nice
a big
hook
left hand.
And this opened up a huge cut on the face of Joseph. He is just all bloody from that hook.
Joseph is struggling to see right now. You can see him blinking his
And this
eyes.
is time for Travon to put on the pressure.
They're going to have the doctor come in and look at his eye right
This
now.
doesn't make sense to me. There's 20 seconds left. Let the boys fight, in my opinion. I appreciate, you know, trying to keep the safety of the amateurs, but when there's 20 seconds left, man, let them go for it.
You got to let him go for it at that
This
point.
is a heavyweight man, and he's hungry to fight. I don't think it's fair to even stop the fight at this point with 20 seconds left.
No, I mean, I understand the logic of you want him to at least be able to see.
And he's ready to go. It appears they're going to let the men fight. No bother with the blood.
Oh, and then big flurry at the
heavy
last 10
shots
seconds.
by Travon.
Black Dynamite. Oh, he's landed big.
Oh, heavy round for Travon. He is just landed hard.
Ooh. Ladies
What
and
a
gentlemen.
war! The blood kind of came a little splashing on me, and like, look at that, look at the splatter.
We were in the
What
soak
a
zone
war!
like SeaWorld.
You know, I don't really think that that this was the smartest move for Joseph to run up on the cage like that. This is a very close decision, and you know, Travon landed the heavier of the shots, but Joseph had a little more control. However, if I was the judges, when I see someone covered in blood, to me that is damage overhears everything. I mean, what is the #1 rule in MMA?
Inflict pain.
Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, that part
if you're
too.
not defending yourself, this fight is over. So I agree with the inflict pain part, but
and unfortunately, aesthetically, with all the blood coming down your face and both people are having wild exchanges, you kind of have to go with the person with the least amount of damage.
yeah, and we'll see how the judges feel about it tonight, but that slam, I've never seen a slam that incredible coming from the heavyweights. I would just like to give a hand to these boys because that was exciting.
Shout out to the people who constructed the cage, because when they ran against that fence, I was ready to hop out of my seat.
Yeah. Not me, I like the action. I'm like, this stiff arm, you ain't getting through that. Ready for it.
I'm here for all of it. I'm glad that even though they were kind of antagonizing each other back and forth mid-fight, they showed the respect. Just that's what it's all about, especially at this amateur level. You know, these guys could eventually be training partners, or if you're preparing for a fight, you might need one of their help. So it's always good to have a good rapport.
I love the show of respect as they shake hands in the center of the octagon. Both of these men came for a scrap, which is really exciting. This is what we want to see in amateur. We're here for experience and to gain that. And man, this is just like extremely high level for their first time in the cage. Highly anticipated decision coming now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. First judge scores about 29-28 for Lee. Second judge scores about 29-28 for Nava. Third and final judge scores a fight 30-27 for your winner by split decision. Out of the red corner, Travon, Black Dynamite,
Very
Lee.
disappointed Joseph Nava, but we will see him back in action. What a warrior.
And a great fight out of both these guys. Nothing to hang your head about.
I love the hype coming out of Travon, and another shout out to Manolo Hernandez and Dom in the corner. These are my guys. And man, 10th Planet San Diego just throwing down in the cage. I love the karate at the end. It's just so funny.
Yeah, and that's the hard part, you know, especially with judging. You know, one person sees it one way, one person sees it the other. I mean, again, like I was saying, hats off to Joseph. He had his moments too, but I'd have to agree with the ruling as well.
Control over damage. I feel like when it comes between the two, I would shoot for damage.
Yes, definitely.
And who's really pushing the pace and who's like, oh my God, enough, let me slow this down.
Right, right.
We are here with your winner, Travon, the Black Dynamite Lee. Before I do this interview, can we make some noise for one of the greatest fights in the history of epic fighting? Travon, congratulations. What a war. Just your thoughts on the fight.
So first and foremost, I'd like to thank God. He's the head of my life. I want to thank God for my family and for Fontana, my mom and dad. If you're watching this, I love you. Thank you to my Clay Cole Kamadi, Sensei, Fontana. Thank you to Black House MMA. And most importantly, thank God for 10 Planet. 10 Planet, make some noise.
Hey, he said 10 Planet make some noise in it.
Joseph Nava. Hey, shout out to you, man. Very tough dude. Great wrestler, and he can take those hits, man. And just thank you guys for watching me. Thank you.
Yeah, hey, obviously you are 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu. Your teammate Juliana Miller just won the Ultimate Fighter. What has the morale been in the gym with her and Manolo and whatnot?
First and foremost, for Juliana, I know your story. Shout out to you, girl. You're the reason why we all push so hard. And to all the heavyweights up in 10 Planet, Eli Bishop Samoa, Shane, Devon Simmons, all these heavyweights, man. Thank all you guys. Chief gave us a lot of momentum, and we want to keep it going.
Travon, you just provided one of the greatest fights we've ever seen in the promotion. God bless. Congratulations.
I love the hype as he grabbed the mic, and it just goes to show, you know, from a little somebody who could, from nothing to something is something I preach about. So being able to really inspire somebody to go out there and shoot your shot, right?